On SBC2 now, it's Reservoir Dogs Babies, a cartoon. It's about the characters from Reservoir Dogs when they were all babies in the nursery together. They all met before, apparently, when they were babies. It's a cartoon about that. It's quite charming. Here on SBC1, it's like the Muppet Babies, if you didn't get it. Here on SBC1 now, it's Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. It's the end of the week. Give me a break. It's hard being a continuity announcer. Screw you. The sun's out again. I know it's going to be a problem. Don't worry, just be professional. Hello and welcome. It's Friday the 10th of April, I think, on 2026. And this is Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround with all the news that's fit to ventriloquize. Who's ventriloquizing? Well, people are arguing whether it's you or me who's doing the ventriloquizing. It's neither of us, you idiots. I couldn't possibly make him say the ridiculous things he says, and I couldn't possibly make him say the ridiculous thing he says. I'm Richard Herring. Trying to think of a credit that I've done. I was on. I wrote Bob Says Who. You did that one, did you? Probably, yeah. The Radio 1 quiz show that never happened. I wrote for that. And this is Ali Sloper. I don't have any credits. All I can say is I'm going to kill you in your sleep. I'm cheeky knee. Woohoo! Oh, sorry, that was me winking at it. And woohoo! I'm cheeky knee. Look, it's like a little hair penis. And I've got a hairy penis. Have you? Yes, terrible when you get old. Is that too much information? The news round? Maybe, yeah. But that is today's news. And don't put your eggs in the basket, Mrs. Hutchinson, because if you do, they'll crack. Don't put your legs in a gasket, Mr. Northern Side. I don't know what will happen, but it'll probably hurt your back. And when I went down the alley pally the other day, I saw Mr. Swanky Lincoln down, Mr. Who Swanky Lincoln, swanning down the way, and he said to me, let's let the dogs lie. And I said, why? And he said, I don't know, but it seems like a good idea. Just if anything's asleep, don't wake it up unless it's asked you to at some point before. Good. Thanks for the song. It's all right. Is that the only song you're going to do? I can't turn this anything, Richard. I can't turn this. What I'm going to do. The thing with this show is it's introduced. Yeah. People don't realise how clever this show is. No, I don't think they do. I don't think anyone's accusing it of being clever. But it's completely made up. And we're just seeing where things go. We don't know where it's going to go, do we? We don't know what's going to happen in this show. And how long it will go on for, and what will happen if it keeps on going. Will it break? Will it expand? Will it? It's. You're right. It is very clever. It is clever, Richard. It's very clever what we're doing here. And will anyone ever realise that? No, Richard, because everyone who likes comedy is thick, and they don't know clever stuff. It bit them in the dick. They wouldn't know clever stuff if it bit them in the dick. They wouldn't know clever stuff if it bit them in the dick. That's what I said as I bit him in the dick. That's not such a clever one, is it? It's not so clever, that one. I mean, that's counter to your argument, really, isn't it? That little song. It is. Anyway, look, we're here to give you all the news. It's another week over. It's been a very eventful week in the news. And still hoping, and this is like, we must be approaching 40 episodes by now. I'd have thought so. You'd think by now someone would have seen how good this was and how it should be picked up, or just how bad it is, and come and just intervened and stopped you and looked after you, Rich. Yeah, one of those two. That's the thing. Just know what the longer you go on in this business, yeah. So I've been a little longer than you, yeah. But the longer you go on, you realise, don't you, is that nobody really cares about anything you do. Unless it starts making a huge amount of money, then people pretend they care about you But really, you might as well just shout into a plastic bag and send that flying off into space just like shout into a balloon full of helium, then let that fly up as high as it can and get popped by a bird, and then so the voice just comes out just as it pops. You might as well do that with everything you do. Yeah, nothing, even things that are enjoyed in the moment. The lifespan is tiny, isn't it? Even if you were like Shakespeare, he'll get 1,000 years maybe, then he'll be forgotten. But most of us, the minute the words leave our lips or the tips of our pencils, then they're gone. No one cares. They're forgotten. Yeah. At least I'm laying something down for future generations here. Yeah, do you think so? Yeah. Whereas most of your lives, what have you done today? I've done this. So, what have you done? Absolutely nothing of any use, have you? Nothing you've done today will be remembered by even yourself. That's the tragedy. It's true. I don't remember anything from the last 11 years, I know. Sorry, my dog's barking. The kids are playing outside. Do you think you should be looking after your kids rather than doing this self-indulgent monologuing? It's not monologuing, you're here. Okay, fair enough. I'm cheeky knee. No one likes to sing threes. Shall we get this out of the way early? Let's get out of the way early. So you may have seen on the grown-up news that Melania Trump has surprised people with an Epstein statement that people don't really understand why she's done this. No one was massively going on about her. Yeah, no, as far as we knew. There've been some suggestions. I think that Epstein had brought her and Donald Trump together. There have been some suggestions of a relationship of at least friendship between Melania Trump and Epstein. And Melania Trump has come out to say, no, that is not true. And let's support the victims, I think she might have said. It's a bit unclear. It's really about supporting herself. What do you think's going on here? Well, Richard, it is confusing, isn't it? I would have said initially that the war in Iran was an attempt to distract people from the Epstein files. That would be insane. A lot of people said that, Ali, but that would be insane, wouldn't it? If someone started a war, killed loads of people just to try and make people forget about a news story that, let's face it, they're not going to forget about. Yeah, but now, and Melania has mentioned the Epstein files again, is she just trying to distract from the Iran war with the Epstein files? Well, so you think it's an endless loop of just people trying to distract people from the last thing and then sometimes having to go back to the thing that they were initially trying to... It's like the old lady who swallowed a fly, isn't it? Yeah, it sort of is like that in a way, I suppose, a bit more of a circular one version of that. But you keep on distracting until eventually you go, oh, actually, the stuff we've distracted with is much worse than the thing we started with. Should we just go back to the thing we started with and try and use that as a distraction from everything else? Yeah, I know, I'm not sure whether... people say, but you get these people going, oh, well, all these wars are about oil, or they've put this out today so they can bury bad news. They think they're very smart because they noticed once one of these things happening and then they apply it to every situation. I'm not sure that the Iran war was really an attempt to distract. But the problem with Donald Trump is the stuff he does. I think to even ascribe a plan of any kind to any of it is to misunderstand what he does. You might as well try and capture the wind and put it in a helium balloon and send it into space so it blows in space. It won't happen. You might as well try and clip a fairy's wings and sprinkle the fairy wing dust over your shredded wheat. You might as well do that as try and understand. That's a good analogy. It was better than the window, wasn't it? Where did that come from? I don't know. Sometimes just stuff comes into my mind. You do it more often than me. I know. Usually I'm the one who comes up with stuff like that. The sun is burning me. Why? Why do we do this in the early evening? We have to do it when we can do it. You have to fit it in. But look, we're determined to get this thing out there, to get the real news to people. What was I saying? I don't know. I think the problem with the problem with the universe, Ali, yeah, is that people think, why are we here? What's the reason for life? What's the reason for the universe? There isn't a reason. It's just a load of shit that happened. And the same is true of Donald Trump. There's no reason behind any of it, I don't think, really. There may be some people pulling some strings. That's awful when you got someone pulling your strings, isn't it? Which is a terrible thing. I'm cheeky me. I'm winking at it. I'm obviously winking at it. Well, you didn't wink at it. Let me just pull this string so you can wink at it. I'm winking at it, and he's pulling my string. There may be people with a plan that they think they can manipulate Donald Trump, but I don't think Donald Trump has a plan. I think Donald Trump just wakes up and goes, let's do this. And so trying to understand it or trying to work out what's going on is foolishness. You know, oh, then maybe there's a God who created the universe. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a king of the world who looks after the universe. And king of the world. Not today. But I think ultimately, you know, there's things that we can't explain. There are things that happen for no reason. Why did my sperm get through 58 years ago and penetrate my mother's egg? Sit on it, Dada. You can sit on your egg any time you need, Dada. But it wasn't literally an egg that she was sitting on. Why not one of the other 600 million sperm? Your dad had a good lot of sperm in there, didn't he? Well, he was a young man. He was only 31 at the time. You had your dad's sperm swimming around. I don't want to think about my dad's sperm. You brought it up. Make it all thick, glutinous sperm. That's worse than talking about my mum in the way you do. Don't talk about the semen of my dad from the 1960s. It's not appropriate. He was all gloopy. Don't. This is not what we signed up for. Why do you do this? Why are you doing this? There is no reason, Rich. Just sometimes things happen. I really don't want you talking about that, okay? Do you promise you will stop? I promise I'll stop talking about it. I'm thinking at it. All right, we're getting back to... Did somebody say 60s? I mean, we literally talked about sperm. We could have said sperm, and it wouldn't have been a double entendre, but it would have been better... the 69s in the 60s, woohoo! Yeah, fucking hell. You should be ashamed. Oh, it's not me, it's him. You should be ashamed. Do you want to get sticks and cardboard off in that window? I could. I mean to, but it's, you know, I mean to do a lot of things. So anyway, yeah, I think everything's happening for no reason. But to talk about the Epstein list and his place on it, we've brought him back. He's in the studio, actually, not even in Sandringham. He doesn't really have a home anymore. Here he is. It's Andrew, Mountbatten cake, Windsor cake, Dairy Lee triangles, Windsor Park. Any other names in there? That's not very funny. My name is Prince Andrew Prince Windsor. No, it's not anymore. Okay. And I'm just here to say that I've got a statement like Melania. What's going on? Why is he here? He's just here in the studio. It's easier. Why is the sun not shining on him? Maybe it's because the sun shines out of his ass and it's shining onto us. So how come he's all right? He's all right down there. I just want to say, Richard, that in spite of what people might tell you, I was never friends with Jeffrey Epstein. I never met him. He didn't introduce me to my wife. I don't think anyone's saying he introduced you to wife. He didn't introduce me to any women. You sure? He can't have done, Richard, because the day that he introduced me to those women, what they're saying, the day he introduced those women, yeah, the day that he did that, I was in B-Jams. It's a shop, yeah, in Basingstoke. Okay, good. And I couldn't have met him, all those girls. I didn't know the man, and I just wanted to come out and make that statement now in front of the world, even though no one was really questioning it. I mean, no one was really questioning it because I think they knew the truth of this. And I just want to say that's all I got. Well, you know, I don't think you can say, I think it's pretty clear you were friends with Epstein. I hadn't even actually heard of Jeffrey Epstein. I never heard that name until you just said it just then. I mean, you literally just said it before I said, this is the first time I've heard his name, and you just said it 1 second ago. No. And I don't know what he looks like. Wouldn't you describe him if he was alive still, which obviously he isn't. And I don't know who he is, so maybe he is. Is he alive? Well, you know, I don't think he's alive, but maybe he's alive. So there. That's all I wanted to say. Me and Melania, we stand together. I've actually, haven't met Melania, have you? Yeah, and can tell you she's quite the tricksy lady. Where did you meet her? On Epstein Island. I thought you said you didn't know Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, not on pristine island. I said, as pristine on a pristine island. We were on an island, on a pristine island. Yes, you must have misheard me. There was an island that the people had tidied everything up very well. So me and Melania went to the pristine island to open it and say well done to the people. So that's it. Taffy now. I'm not very happy. I don't think this was worth doing. And I think, well, I cannot tell a lie. That's the thing about me. My real problem is I'm so honourable. And I guess that's the reason I got into trouble, because I'm too nice. I'm a nice guy, ladies. And anyone who says I isn't, I'll fucking get them. I will nail their balls if they have them. Well, I've only got one. I'll nail them up to a fucking window. Really, to a window, yeah. On a balcony on a window high above Buckingham Palace, and they can dangle from their balls. And fuck them, Richard. So I fuck those little proles. How dare they? How dare people come and insult me when... This is quite good, actually, having the sun just on my mouth, because then you can't see what's going on. Just how dare they? I came out of the vagina of the fucking Queen of England. I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's... I was in fucking side the Queen of England for 9 months. I came out of the sexual organs, yeah. So have some fucking respect for me and get me back with all my medals and my titles and just shut the fuck up. It's absolutely disgusting that the world can treat me this way when I am better than all you scum put together. But look, I'm a nice guy, and I never met any of these people or did any of the things I said because I was eating a burrito in Dundee. I was eating a burrito. And I remember that, Rich, because it's very unusual for me to eat a burrito or be in Dundee. Okay, well, that's enough for me. Prince Andrew there. Andrew Mountbatten wins a cake. Seems like a nice guy, Rich. It seems like a good guy. All right, we'll leave it there. Look at that. They're meant to be 5 minutes long, these. Oh, you talk too much. Could have had Henry Hippo on. Wouldn't have been appropriate. All right, well, that's it for this week. I'm doing a play starting week tomorrow, so I may be a bit out of circulation next week, really, but we'll see what we can do. The news doesn't stop for me. I'm being in Educating Rita at the Queen Mother Theatre in Hitchin, in the Studio Theatre. 70 people a night coming to see me, really. Yeah, I'm back in the big time. I think this could be it. Do you think they watch this? Yeah, everyone in Hitchin watches this, I told you. They're all coming to see me. They'll be disappointed you're not there. I think I should be telling Frank in Educating Rita. I might do one episode where it is, one night, when it is you. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think let's do it. Isn't he doing it? Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come and see us at the Leicester Square Theatre on the 20th of April. Not him. Me and Michelle Wolfe and Natasha Hodgson. It's going to be really good. So I don't know why there are tickets left for that one. You people bamboozle and baffle me. And one day I'm taking the ball away. And then you can all suck my big dick like I'm Prince Andrew. Okay, thanks for watching. Did John Craven ever Newsround like that? I don't know why you're bringing up John Craven. This has nothing to do with him. But they could suck my big dick. Because, I do this for you. Do you? Yeah, I do this for you. So fucking have some respect for me. I came out of Barbara Herring's vagina. I don't think that's as good a sit on it. Goodbye.